Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Welcome back, tailgaters, to the Brats and Beard.
No crap.
No cap. Sheesh. What is going on out there?
Oh,
you
man.
crazy
That's about to
kid?
be a good ep.
This is going to be wild. We have been drinking all day. We're hanging out in Cass and Manorville right now. It's been wild.
Sheesh.
No cap. Sheesh. We were just talking off air about all these young kids' new words that we don't know anything about, like no cap, sheesh. What are the other ones, guys?
Dead ass, head ass.
Head ass.
I just want to say, if there's any chuggies out there, we got your back, okay? We have you. Call us, our hotline. We got you.
We got Chugi Hotline. Well, thank you for joining us again, everyone. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to do a little special edition episode, I guess. So we're going to start out with tailgating. We're just going to have one solid topic to talk about. It's going to be a little power episode, and then we're going to do some overtime at the end. So sheesh. Let's jump into some.
What are you boys drinking tonight?
What are you guys drinking? Good, Cody.
I actually have a Samuel Adams Utopia. It's Google it if you guys haven't heard about it. It's good stuff.
Nice. That sounds good. Is it IPA or what?
It's just good.
Oh, damn. That does look good. I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty good. Check out the Utopia. Drew?
I got a Warm Bush Light. I forgot to put it in the cooler last night, or the fridge. I call mine the cooler, though. But
it's warm?
Yeah, it's warm. The mountains are not blue.
Drew, do you know if you get a bowl and you fill it with ice cubes, and then you put your can on there sideways and you roll it for like 30 seconds, so it's rolling on the ice cubes, it'll cool your can to like drinking temperatures in 30 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
You can't do it when it's open though, it'll spill.
I gotta get some. I get some ice trays.
I'm drinking a PBR tonight, so getting a little crazy.
Well, cheers, boys.
Cheers. Sheesh. All right, tailgating. What do you guys got going on in the tailgating world?
Tailgating. Jon Rahm, tough break.
Yeah, I'm
Tough.
kind of
What's the
confused
deal
with
with
that
that?
situation. So, like,
So-
why couldn't he just play alone?
Because that's just PGA rules. If you have COVID, you can't play. But what doesn't make sense to me is they walk out onto the 18th green where he's finishing. Two guys surround him.
Yeah.
Tell him.
One guy hugs him.
He starts crying. So one guy puts his arm around him, and then they like closely usher him out through the crowd. And I'm like, well, technically they should have had hazmat suits on and got a flight for life and just lifted him by the arms and carried him into a field.
I was more surprised because I thought COVID disappeared. So I was very shocked that somebody still has it. Honestly, like
He is vaccinated as well, so he should be just fine.
it was probably a false test, and then he probably could have played and won the tournament. But
Do they let him keep his -6, his 6 under that he was? Or is he just DQ'd?
I think he's DQ'd. He just had to withdraw.
Who won? I just stopped paying attention after that.
Yeah, me too. I think it was. Did you guys also see
The Memorial Tournament.
the continuing drama with Bryson and Brooksy?
Brooks. Dude, that is so weird. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. Because, like, it seems pretty childish. Or why can't they just get along? It's super weird. But I'm on Brooks' side. I'm just saying that.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Colin Morikawa and Cantlay tied at -13. Then there was a playoff. And Cantlay won. So there you go. Anyways, yeah, I just don't. Yeah, Drew.
What's going on?
So they're just shit talking to each other. Like Brooks, I don't know if you saw. I'm sure you saw it all over social media when Bryson went walking past him and he like wears those cleats and he like hates that people like wear those cleats and Bryson's like the main guy who wears them. So like rolls his eyes, becomes a big meme. Everyone's like making fun, and then all of a sudden, at the tournament, there was a bunch of like hecklers all over Bryson, and a bunch of them got kicked out. So then Brooks went on his Instagram and he recorded a post with Michelob Ultra saying like, we're going to send you guys a bunch of packs of beer for anybody who had to leave the tournament early, and just saying this stuff. And he's like, we're in full support of you guys, just basically going back at him. But then now Bryson's like, the PGA is going to have to step in to stop all this nonsense. And they just hate each other.
Yeah,
Well,
like
Brooksy hates him.
Bryson was like calling people out, like tattletaling. He's like, that guy right there. And then they just escort him out.
Bryson's a bitch. Bryson's a bitch.
So Bryson was what were people saying? Because I remember
they just say Brooksy. That's all they'd say.
Yeah. To Bryson?
Yeah, when he like about to swing.
Yeah.
Oh, before
that's cool, Brooksy.
That's not cool.
Yeah, I think like all the time, but they were just, I'm sure they were saying other stuff too. But yeah, I mean, like Bryson's known as a complainer and like a crier. So like, I don't know. I'm kind of.
He would not have done well with Happy Gilmore.
Mm-mm.
The beach volleyball.
He's always crying about some shit. I don't know. I'm all for it. I'd love to see it. Like have a rivalry. Like there's never good rivalries in golf. So.
Well, what you do now if you are a celebrity or an athlete and you dislike someone, I think you just go into fake boxing tournaments and make a ton of money. Like
what happened?
Well, like the Paul brothers are fighting everybody, and then
tonight.
What's the other fight that's going on? It's like Thor, the two world's strongest men.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They have a boxing match coming up now too.
Oh wait, I did see that. That's been in the making for a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
They finally agreed.
I think that's actually going to be it's Eddie Hall and the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I do.
And they're going to duke it out, and then Shadow Trocinco's an undercard. I think tonight or either in that one or tonight.
I think in the Paul one, isn't it? The next Paul one against what's his face? Because he's fighting the UFC fighter Tyrone Woodley, the other Paul. So he's fighting him. Woodley better knock his ass out, dude. If he doesn't, like, shit is fixed. Because that dude's a professional. Like, I mean, he hasn't won a round, and
so is Ben Askren.
He has. Well, he's also fat and probably the lowest of professional.
Me standing at the end of her bed, like.
But Tyrone Woodley, like, still actively fights, is in great shape. Like,
he's older and smaller, though.
Still, though.
And he's also not a boxer.
Yeah, but neither is that Paul. That Paul's is he the lesser one, or is he the one who's been knocking people
out? I think that there's just one Paul, but he has like two different personalities. That's all we're dealing with. They look the fucking exact same. It's the same person. They just have different names.
Also, I love for the Floyd Mayweather fight tonight. There can't be a loser. Knockouts are allowed, but there's no loser. So it's like, what if you're face down on the mat? They're just gonna lift up your hand and be like, "It was a draw."
There's no judges, I know.
Yeah, but this said there's no loss, and you know why that is? Because Floyd doesn't want an L on his thing if he gets caught with one from Paul. So if Floyd somehow gets knocked out, he still doesn't have a loss on his name. That's the only reason they did it.
Dude, what do you guys think is going to happen?
Otherwise, why would Floyd do it?
What's going to happen?
I think Floyd's going to demolish him.
I think Floyd's going to get wrecked, dude. He's like 6 inches shorter. Size. He's like 30 pounds lighter, and he's like 15 years older.
But he's still like the greatest fighter.
I know, but it's like it
worries me.
He's the greatest fighter in the fact that he is a great fighter, but he got to pick his opponents through all 40 fights, and he didn't pick the best people at that time.
I guess I wouldn't say the greatest fighter is the best record, but yes, I wouldn't say he's the greatest fighter.
I mean, he's probably a top 5 fighter in history, yes, but he's also like small. That's why they have weight classes.
Yep.
This whole thing is silly.
It should be.
If I was Logan Paul, I would have 50 Cent in my corner. Just
chirping at him. Yeah.
Dude, I wouldn't doubt it if he fucking did, honestly. But I don't know. I think it's obviously a money play. I mean, genius. But
like Woodley said the other day, this is gonna be my easiest fight in my career, and it makes more money than my 3 highest paying fights combined.
Oh, okay. So that's what I saw though. What I liked about the Paul boys, they're like advocating for UFC is what they're doing.
Well, they're boxing.
Right, but they're saying they don't get paid enough. He's they go out there, they break their leg, that's the end of their career. I'm making more money right now than you have to look it up. I was pretty impressed.
No, I mean UFC pays their fighters shitty. That's why they all leave and go to Bellator.
You're saying if I lose, I'll give you my winnings. If you lose, you donate yours to charity. Yes.
Yeah, I like it when they say purse because I just picture them with a woman's purse.
And they're swinging them at each other like, mine. Don't take my purse. No cap.
Got your purse. Sheesh. Got your purse. It's just like comical. Like And it sucks because it takes away from like the actual good boxing that is still out there. Like a lot of it's very controversial nowadays, but it's like there is actual good boxers and like good boxing. But this just makes it almost look like it's a clown sport. And it's just like, it's not great for the look of it. Like, yeah, it's great for their pockets and shit, but I just think it's a terrible look. I don't know.
Well, at least the last one with Ben Askren, but this one might be different. I'm hoping at least.
I don't know. Are you guys gonna watch the Floyd one tonight?
It depends on what time it comes on. I go to bed at 9. So I'm watching this highlight from the Knights game is about to take off here.
Yeah.
And Marc-Andre Fleury tried to throw a puck to a fan in the stands, but like 5 rows deep, and the guy missed it, and then it kept flying and just smacked this old man in the back of the head real hard.
CTE has entered the chat.
I'm sorry.
That reminds me.
Oh, it smacked him pretty damn hard, dude. Those pucks are light right in the back of the
Did you guys see that hit the other night? The guy got suspended. That was pretty. I felt so bad for the guy on the ice. He was knocked out cold.
Wait. Oh, yeah, that was a bad hit. Wait, Chad Johnson is fighting right now.
Oh, he is. What channel is that on? Do you think it's on ABC?
Scores are 10-8. Maxwell won.
Who's that?
There's no official winner, but they scored at Maxwell. I don't know who the fuck Maxwell is. Apparently, like they were just saying Johnson at the end was just trying to survive to the bell.
All right. So, quarter 1.
What else do we have in tailgating?
I don't know if it's related to what we were talking about with that young gal, that tennis player that didn't. But I saw, I think Nadal backed out of the French Open.
It was Federer, I thought.
Oh, Federer. Is that the same person like the Paul brothers?
Yeah. I think his was for different reasons, though. I think his was more injury or something related. But yeah, have we talked about that Osaka? I don't think so. Like, did her pulling out of the?
I think we talked about that last week.
Did we talk about it?
Oh no, yeah. I brought it up after. I brought it up at the end once we stopped recording.
Oh, did you?
And you said, "Oh, now you bring up a topic that we can talk about."
Topic. So, what do you guys think about that Osaka like backing out because she didn't want to do post match interview because of her mental health? I think that's fine.
Well, I never liked it before when like Randy Moss or Marshawn Lynch, would like obviously I like watching them say yeah in a row, but it's stupid to get fined for not wanting to do that.
Yeah, it is really stupid. The only thing is like. And I was saying this, it's nothing against like women or like her being a young woman, like whatever. But like the fact that this has been going on for a long time with a lot of guys getting fined and stuff. And then like, I feel like it's going to be like a big movement and like everyone's going to back her now that she does it. But I'm like, this has been done so many times before though. It's like, why is it because she linked it to mental health? Now everyone's backing her. But it's like, yeah, when you see Marshawn Lynch and all those guys being like, I don't want to talk about it after a loss. It's like, people clown him or make him into like a funny video, and now it's like a big movement thing,
Yeah.
Like, is it just because she's a young woman? Like, honestly, and there's nothing against that she's a woman. Like, I'm not going that route. I'm just wondering, like, why is it so different now?
I think it's just because it's in a different sport that we haven't seen it yet. I think that's all it comes down to.
Well, isn't it? It's still the same concept, though. It's like, doesn't matter if it's basketball, football. Like, I don't know.
I guess the difference would be like there's always a replacement running back, kind of, as sad as that is. Like in tennis, there's, a select handful that are like the best.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be. Otherwise,
see that.
It's just blown up, I guess.
Do you guys as fans feel like we're owed them to, that's what they have to do, is that we're obligated to be talked to by them?
I don't really feel like I'm owed it. Like, I also don't think they should be shoving microphones in people's faces after losses. Like, let them go home. Like, you're not going to get anything good out of that.
What I think of is, how do these guys always know what to say? Like, at the end of the game, I'd just be like, give me like a couple of seconds to answer that question.
If you watch a lot of interviews, though, it's like, it's not so great.
That's true.
Like, they only play the highlights usually on SportsCenter the next day, but some of them are just bad.
That's a good point.
That's true.
I seen there were some female tennis players, like older ones, that came out against her, kind of. Like, they're still supportive of her and her mental health. But, like, Billie Jean King, she came out, was like, we've been fighting this for, like, forever. Like, we just did what we had to do. We did it, and we moved on. We made money. Like, that's just what you have to do.
Yep.
These kids are getting soft.
It is soft. It's a soft world, dude.
But you can't say that because we're dealing with mental illness. And
Well, Ryan Garcia, one of the best up and coming boxers, all of a sudden, I think well, I can't say that, I guess, but he like just quit boxing for a while now because he just wants to focus on his mental health or something. But a lot of people think he's just trying to get out of deals or some shit. I don't know. It's sketchy, but then he just comes out and he's like just in like tropic vacations. And he's just like, yeah, I'm doing this for my mental health. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Sheesh.
I'm going to do something crazy right now. I'm going to switch it over to the WNBA just because I saw a funny video today. And we'll probably never talk WNBA again, but
is it currently their playoffs or did somebody already win that?
no, I think they just
they're
started.
playoffs.
I think they just
Okay.
started, I thought. I don't know. But Liz Cambridge or something, I think. She is like a huge person, like very tall. And she had like a girl guarding her who was like half of her size.
Oh yes, I
And
saw
she was
this.
like laughing, and the guard passed her the ball, and the entire time she was still talking to the guard and like laughing her ass off as she's backing this chick down, and then just turns and puts the ball, and then just keeps laughing up the court. It was pretty funny to see.
Her booty was like smoking her.
Yeah, just clapping. What else? Anything out of baseball? Cardinals were smacking the ball around this weekend. Who else?
The Brewers are doing better than expected.
Yelich finally hit a home run. Got a walk-off too.
He's got a few home runs now. I think he's up to 3.
Couple games in a row. Jackie Bradley finally hit the ball. How are the Twins doing, Drew?
Not so good.
Uh-oh. Not so nice.
We might be out of the running already.
What the
So,
hell happened? You guys were so good last year.
oh, you know Murphy's Law. We're trying to win first place and who can be the most embarrassing team this year because we've lost the most embarrassing ways 6 different times.
That's rough.
And that's the Twins. Move on.
So back to the Brewers. Their pitching has been phenomenal lately.
Yeah. Their pitching.
Knock
What did
on
Burns have?
wood.
13 strikeouts today or
Yes,
something? I
sir.
think?
The only thing I saw in baseball was I wish I knew who it was. I can't remember, but some guy got smoked in the face by a home run.
Oh,
And he sent him a DM, the guy, and he's like, "Dude, I'm the guy you hit or whatever." And he reached back out to him, is gonna give him something. I'm like, that's nice at least.
Probably a black guy on the other side.
Yeah.
Even him up.
just to even it out for him. That's what I'd do. Get your hands up next time.
Send him a glove.
Yeah.
Use this next time.
That would be awesome.
Oh, dude, Julio Jones, man.
Oh my God. Everybody, breaking news. Julio Jones is getting traded to the Tennessee Titans. Woo! Oh my God, I'm so excited. AJ Brown's recruitment worked wonders. He's coming to Tennessee for pretty cheap too. For 2
Yeah,
picks.
I thought
and
so too.
And they get a pick. I mean, it's a 6th rounder, but get a 6th rounder, give up a 2nd and a 4th, I think.
That's going to really help that dink and dunk Tannehill passing attack, though. It's going to be fucking phenomenal. Like another option to throw it 6 yards. Or just
Dink and dunk. He chucks it to AJ Brown. Do you even watch the Titans game? Get the fuck out of here.
I saw AJ Brown drop a couple.
Dink and dunk. Oh my Lord.
Hopefully we can push those D-backs back at least 8 yards so then we can hand it off to Henry so he can run it up their guts. That's the
Speaking of,
Titans offense in one sentence right there.
fuck you. Speaking of dink and dunk, Jordan Love has been amazing at practice recently.
He hit a net. He hit a net.
It
On a
was,
rollout. Remember last year he rolled out to his right side and there was that video going around where he tried to throw it to the net and he was like 10 feet behind it. He hit the net this time, so
Did you guys see the video? I don't even know who it was, but it was a quarterback and he was like warming up or something, but he was throwing. It was literally like a little girl or something. And like, they're like, Rodgers needs to be back ASAP. He was just standing there, he was throwing like this. And they're just like, what is happening right now?
it was a Packer.
Yeah.
It's probably Blake Bortles.
Are you sure it wasn't Uncle Rico?
It looked like it actually might have been like a punter. Like, I don't know if they were bringing in punters and shit to throw, but it was bad. It was bad. Not
Dude, the news I got is the Vikings picked up Rashad Breeland, and I think he was a Packer, right? Like not last year, but he was before, wasn't he? Oh, maybe he wasn't. Why did
He was
you
a
say
Packer
that?
in 18
oh.
for a short period of time that got cut. So huge additions.
Yeah, so we're just gonna continue to keep getting all those sloppy seconds.
That's like sloppy fourth. It's the 4th team he's been on since 2017.
I'll take it.
Redskins, Packers, Chiefs, and now Vikings. So good stuff.
Great teams. The Vegas Golden Knights are playing right now. They are tied up. They are down in the series 2-1. Had a hell of a comeback win the other night, which is pretty awesome to watch.
They needed that win.
Scored 2 goals in 45 seconds. So that's cool.
So we talked about that hit or whatever. Do you remember who that was?
Wait, on the Knights?
No, it was the.
It was
Knights?
It was the Avalanche, wasn't it?
It was, well, no. Are you talking about the other game though, Drew? The one where he got obliterated by the net?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the game that's on now. Is it the is it Washington or who the hell was playing?
Yeah.
No, it's Winnipeg. Winnipeg versus whoever the hell.
Is it Canadians?
Canadians, yep.
Yeah. Anyway, that guy who hit him, he's a chuggy, a tryhard.
He's a chuggy.
He is a chuggy. Are the Canadian teams only playing each other because of COVID?
Maybe, honestly.
Because
they have no fans or anything.
Or are they playing in the U.S.?
No, they're up in Canada. Canada. I said.
I did hear that they were allowing like 1,400 fans to one of their games at one point.
Well, they have no fans at the game I was watching today. It's all tarps.
Whatever which one it was.
Yeah.
Tarps.
It is. That's all
is that
it
what
is.
you call dumbed Canadians? Bunch of tarps.
Sponsored tarps.
I'm just joking. All Canadians matter.
Northern tarps.
Who's your guys' favorite Canadian?
Avril Lavigne.
None. Celine Dion.
Justin Bieber's kind of a chill Canadian.
He's a chuggy.
Yeah, he's a chuggy for sure.
He's the least chuggy. He doesn't even try. He just is out there.
He's a chuggy. It's not Drake. I'll tell you that.
Did you see him and Clay meshed their falling out that they had in the finals 2 years ago?
No.
Was it the finals?
Clay Tompey?
Yeah, because Drake and Clay were. I mean, you know how Drake was on the sidelines, and he kept chirping at Clay when he was playing and giving him a hard time. All right, you got to go on his Instagram live.
Drake sucks.
You're fucking chuggy.
I am a chuggy. All right, let's go into the only quarter today.
Only quarter. We took 45 minutes already, so at least we're doing something.
All right, we're just gonna do some NBA talk, guys. Let's talk about what's going on in the playoffs. Just a little update here. What have you guys been liking? Embiid is down. He tore his meniscus, but he could possibly play soon.
He played today.
No, he was. Did he?
Yeah, he started.
Oh, shit.
I was confused by that because they're like torn meniscus, questionable. I'm like, a meniscus doesn't just heal in a week.
Right. He was terrible. I mean, the Sixers looked really bad today.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I'm sorry.
Trae Young is a beast.
Trae Young is good.
Trae Young, he's fun to watch.
They said Young is balding, but they meant balling.
Yes, sir.
Clippers figured it out against the Mavs. That was pretty big.
Yeah, Clippers buried the Mavs in Game 7. Did you guys see the exchange after the game with Luka and Paul George? So Paul George took off his jersey and he was going to do a jersey exchange with Luka, and Luka just shrugged him off, patted on the back, and walked away.
No way.
He was like laughing. He was like, "No, I'm good, bro," and just patted him on the back and walked away.
They did do a jersey exchange in the locker room, though.
Did they?
Yes.
It was pretty hilarious. Maybe
it's probably because he had a wire on, like Altuve or something.
Oh, maybe he didn't want to take off his.
Yeah.
Told him what fastball was coming.
Shoot the ball now, Luka. Shoot it now.
I was actually rooting pretty hard for the Mavs in Game 6, and then seeing playoff Kawhi just come alive. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see I want to see the Clippers win, but I only wanted to see them win because I wanted to see them play the Lakers.
Yeah.
I just wanted that LA rivalry to go on, but it doesn't matter because Lakers are gone.
Lakers are gone.
So
yeah, I'm so happy about that. And then you see LeBron all hugging D-Book after the game in the locker room and giving him his jersey and all that shit. Get that out of here. Book never smiled once. Every single picture he's in, he just.
Dude, Devin Booker's awesome.
I think the Bucks played pretty poorly and kept it somewhat close.
Yeah.
I feel
they did. I mean, they shot 20% from 3. That was.
Yeah, they were like 4 for
6 for 30, I think.
6 or some shit at one point.
Yeah.
And then they finally made a few at the end.
Yeah, it was not.
Did they come out hot though?
Yeah.
They were playing well, like offensively. It wasn't all threes. They were playing well down low.
We were
had a few swipes.
Up for a while through the first quarter. Started to lose it in the second. Harden went out in 45 seconds. Durant was out for a little. And then, they just couldn't shoot at all. And Giannis made a 3, so now he thinks he's fucking JJ Redick. So he'll be letting him
Wow.
fly.
Did you just mention a Dookie as like a prolific 3-point shooter? Is that what you just did?
Sorry, I meant Ray Allen.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Well, just because you're talking about 3-pointers, before the Sixers game, I was looking at player props, and Ben Simmons, his to shoot just one 3-pointer is like plus 1,300 or something. And I looked back, he has not taken a 3-point shot in like 20 games, man.
Wow.
And I'm like, even Shaq took 3-point, or Dwight Howard, you know?
Yeah,
It's like,
just
how does he
chuck one.
not pull up one time?
Because he knows he gets shit on every time he shoots one.
Give him some confidence, for Christ's sake.
Well, the social media doesn't do that anymore. He's all over it. Because he shoots one, airballs it, and then he's everywhere, and they're making fun of him.
Poor guy.
Oh, my God. That does suck, though. Because you literally have you can't have any confidence.
I couldn't believe that. Even just like a huck from the half court, like when the buzzer dies down.
That's crazy. Yeah, the Bucks. I went down to Fiserv to watch it outside. That was absolutely insane. I think the entire city of Milwaukee was out there. It was so crowded. Like you literally, if you stood in a beer line, you literally had to wait like probably 2 hours at some of them.
Oh, that's cool that you did that. I didn't realize. I thought you were at the game.
Oh, no. It was super cool. You just like went outside. They have like big screens and stuff, but it's like a big beer garden. And there's a bunch of bars and stuff around. So you just go down there and stand around and
that's
watch
awesome.
it. It was pretty cool.
After
every point or like rebound or like anything that happened, like everyone would just erupt the entire game.
That's good energy, though.
It was funny.
Vegas must like the Bucks a little bit because they have Brooklyn as only a 1.5-point favorite at home tomorrow night, so that's kind of a big deal.
Damn, that's kind of weird. The last game was 4.5.
Yeah, is 1.5? Is that pretty much like home court advantage?
I don't know how it works the basketball because I know like football is usually like 3. Yeah, I don't know.
But still, 1.5's not much to play with. You got to go money line on that one if you're gonna play.
Money line. Yeah, what else has been good? Who else is playing? I'm trying to can't even think.
Well, it's gonna be the Nuggets and is it the Suns?
Yeah, that's also tomorrow night.
Who do you guys like there?
I like Phoenix. I think they're more of a well-rounded team.
Do you think if AD was healthy, do you think the Lakers come out of there?
I don't know.
I don't. A lot of people were like making fun of me for my take, but I'm like, their defense was so good. Like, yeah, they won the first 2 games or whatever with him.
No, here's what I'm saying. This is a hot take. So get rid of AD and LeBron. I'm dead serious about this. I would take the Timberwolves lineup over the rest of that bench. So like you got Schroeder, he's pretty good, but he played like trash. And then Kuzma, he's terrible.
Kuzma barely, he's so bad.
Caruso, come on, let's be real.
They don't even use Montrezl Harrell. Like, why are you not using Harrell? Like, the dude's good.
Harrell's like, I'm a power forward, but I'm center.
They start Marc Gasol. Like, what are you doing?
And he was trash.
He's so bad. He's old. Like, I just don't understand that move. Poor coaching. Also, LeBron's hair is just the funniest thing to watch, dude. He's like working with a reverse mohawk right now. It's just like a strip that's just bald.
So back to the Suns. No one ever talks about DeAndre Ayton. That dude's playing well. I think he's in the playoff. He's averaging double-digit rebounds, which is pretty solid because I know that was his struggles in his first year. He wasn't being strong enough in the post.
Do you think he can handle Jokic though? That's what I see.
No, but I think that they're going to be able to play outside of the lane a lot better with Paul and Devin Booker.
Yeah,
I mean, I think this is good.
Yeah, that one should go like 6 or 7, I think. 7. It should be pretty even. Phoenix, yeah, I mean, like their defense is just solid. A lot of their young guys fly around that court.
So now what it'll be the Clippers and the is it Utah?
Clippers in Utah, yep. That'll be on Tuesday.
Dude, Utah's pretty good.
Yeah, Utah's solid.
Gobert's gonna be tough to beat down low. Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, dude, their defense is amazing too, and they put up some points. They scored like 120 in like all their games.
Yeah, Mitchell's a beast.
So Sean, as a Bucks fan, would you rather see the Hawks or the Sixers come out of that series?
Oh,
you would want the Hawks.
The Hawks, yeah.
Like, that would be right.
Yeah.
Because I think Holiday can do some mean things to Trey on defense.
I think it'd be awesome too to like be playing against Bogdanovich too,
Oh,
because
yeah.
he didn't want to come here, so it's like almost like a fuck you. And I think our defense can handle Trey.
Yeah.
Like we could.
We're longer
for sure.
So I'm pretty sure the injury that Harden had, that was the same injury that he missed like 8 weeks with. Was that left hamstring injury?
Yeah.
So that could actually be like series ending.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm like, I wonder how long. It didn't look like. It must have been just like tweaked it, but I'm sure it's just like hamstring's annoying. So
yeah, you couldn't really tell.
You couldn't.
No.
We'll see tomorrow night, I guess.
Honestly, I thought he was just asking to get out of the game because he didn't want Giannis to throw up another ball at his face.
He should have came out to warm us with a helmet on or some shit.
I love that video. The banter back and forth they have is too funny.
It is.
2 things real quick. Bojanovic, he's playing out of his mind right now, and 2, he looks like Justin Long. So
he actually does kind of look like Justin.
Sometimes in the right lighting.
That's funny. Drew, you got a pretty sweet card the other day, didn't you?
Yeah,
did you buy a pack of cards?
Yeah, I got it at Target. I had to fight someone for it.
Did you?
No, that's why I bought it, because I found it at some like thrift shop store, and I'm like, all right. So I opened it up. I pulled out this like $4 Ben Simmons card on eBay. I'll sell it, man.
Dude, that covers the pack cost. So anything else beyond that,
No,
probably doesn't cover the pack
like
cost.
$28.
Holy hell! What?
Wait, Drew, how big of a thing was it?
12 cards, maybe 10 cards.
Oh, was it like a smaller one?
Yeah, it's just a little sleeve.
That's a lot for that. Holy
For
shit!
$28, and you got a Ben Simmons rookie card.
I went into a card store the other day just to look at like their pricing. Dude, they're selling boxes of cards for like $1,500.
Yes.
And like they'll just go to Target, go grab them, then they'll resell them for $600. And they all know Target online restocks on Friday mornings and Walmart restocks on Fridays. And they just.
So this is the thing. I'm going tomorrow. What do I do? Do I go to like the kids section?
No, it's right at the front. Right at the front by checkout.
No, they don't sell them anymore.
Well, Walmart does. Target does not.
Oh, okay.
Walmart.
No, I got to go to Walmart.
Yeah, but it's on Friday mornings. At least the ones out here restock on Fridays.
I have to wear my dirty underwear then.
As a mask.
I haven't been to Walmart in years. So you walk up by the checkout lines and they're up front?
There's like one aisle up by the checkout lines and they're all up there.
But
they have like signs so you can only buy one at a time, but those guys don't buy one at a time. They buy them all.
So this is like a fad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
I'm in. Oh, I'm fucking in. I'm going to get one of those binders too where you can slide the cards into them.
I have a bunch of them if you need some.
Dude, seriously, you got extra?
Dude, I'm just glad it's not Sean restocking the shelf.
Yeah. You go in the back and take some.
I'd keep them all. Anything else here in the NBA you guys want to discuss?
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you guys, out of the series that are going on right now, who do you think the best player out of each series would be?
Ooh, I like that.
So we'll start with Hawks and Sixers. Best player.
Trae Young.
Over
Embiid?
MVP candidate Embiid.
Right
if
now,
you had to add one player to your team, you would add Trae Young over Embiid.
Yeah.
A healthy Embiid?
I hate Embiid, though, so that doesn't help. I mean, a lot of people do.
I think that you hate anybody that's good at what they do.
No. That's
like, you hate Drake. You hate LeBron. You hate Embiid. You hate me.
What are you good at?
He's good at golf.
Complaining.
Yeah. I'm great at bitching.
Sheesh.
All right, so you guys don't really have good answers for that one. Clippers, Jazz.
What about you, Cody? Who would you take?
I'd take Embiid. Health issues for sure, yeah, but anybody can get hurt any night.
Yeah, I'm taking Leonard for sure.
Okay, so we're moving on to that one. Yeah.
He's the biggest hands, but we would win that competition.
Over Gobert?
For biggest hands.
I would take Kawhi. I'd take Kawhi.
Fair. Kawhi there.
Yeah.
Suns, Nuggets.
Jokic. I love Jokic.
I'll take Booker.
I just love Booker.
Me too, but
Jokic is fucking good. He's the Joker.
I mean, in the Bucks Nets series, would anyone really take Giannis over like a KD or a Harden or well, Kyrie for sure, but
Wait, what'd you say?
Probably not over KD. It's like
is KD the best player in that series?
probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, it's hard because I'm a Bucks fan, so I can't look outside my scope. Like Giannis is back-to-back MVP.
Yeah, it's hard though. It's hard though. Like he can literally do it all.
Yeah.
And he can make his free throws. He can dunk on people. He can make his free throws. He can shoot. Yeah. It's Harden.
It's not Chris Middleton.
It is Chris Middleton's near the bottom, right after Bryn Forbes.
Oh, Sean, I wanted to tell you, Chris Middleton, did you see his stats the other night?
Yeah, they were horrible.
6 for 23.
Is that what he was?
Yeah, and I think he missed all his free throws.
He's so bad at
That
basketball.
might not be true.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't play well, and we still made it somewhat
6 for
competitive.
23, 0 for 5 from deep, which is like his one
Oh,
job.
that's what it was. Yeah.
1 for 2 at the line. Wow, he really tried to get there.
0 for 5.
He had 13 boards, but God,
The listeners are gonna hate us.
bad shooting.
Our listeners gonna hate us.
Did you guys see Jay Crowder get teed up at the end of their last game?
No.
When Chris Paul like simultaneous Jay Crowder was doing the salsa dance that LeBron would always do on the sideline, and then Chris Paul was mocking him doing like the back down on the other side, and he was just pretending to like back guys down like LeBron always does, and then Crowder got teed up for it.
Oh, does he do that on the sideline? I saw him in like a video, like actually salsa.
No, he like does it. Yeah, he does it in the
Okay.
game, but it's like obnoxiously long, so they just like make fun of him for it.
Well, good. Yeah, he
'Cause
got
then-
teed up.
Because one time he was doing it, and AD, or was it AD or somebody, maybe it was Drummond or whoever, was on the sidelines, and he was doing it as LeBron was doing it, but like he wasn't in the game. He was just on the sidelines doing it. So then Chris Paul was just fucking with him. But you know what? I say dance on the grave. Like LeBron used to play like the
I'm
Cavs.
never
and
inviting you to
shit.
my funeral, bro.
I'll be dead before you. And
Dude, no cap.
LeBron would dance against like the Anderson Varejao like Cavs and like just the worst teams. He'd be dancing on the sideline. I'm like, people are bitching. They're like, oh yeah, he's dancing, and like they had to beat a team with a hurt AD. I'm like, I don't care what the team was. Like, dance. LeBron does that shit all the time. So fuck him. Like, just pissed me off. I'm like, don't be defending him now when he danced on so many people in the past.
I don't get why he got ejected. Like, it's pretty stupid.
Did they eject him for that?
Yeah, he got ejected. He just ran off the court.
Oh, I remember him running. I just didn't know he got ejected.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Whatever. That's so stupid. It's a LeBron league.
Yeah, it's just sheesh, man.
Sheesh. Anything else in the NBA, or should we do some overtime spin the wheel?
I got no NBA.
Let's go with the hands up. And you guys gotta tell me if we did them before. I don't think so.
Sean, are you talking? Can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
Can you hear Sean?
Can you hear me? Are you guys
can't hear
fucking
him.
with me?
I don't.
No, I don't know if it. Let me
If, you
check mine.
fucking with us, if you're fucking with us, dude.
Sean, I can see you. I can hear something.
Can you hear me now?
mess-
Can you hear
Say
me?
so-
Are you guys fucking with me? I just changed all my settings, you fuckers. I hate you. Can you still see?
Sean, you are so priceless, man.
Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, what did we get for a team though? For real?
He texts me, Sean. He says, "Pretend like you can't hear Sean."
He wants to play the game.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Oh my god! All right, I'm serious
Oh my
now.
god, we got the Steelers. Have we ever had the Steelers?
Yes.
Nope.
No, we Cody, yes. All right, Drew, Cody, and then me.
All right, Mason Rudolph.
Wow, hot.
James Harrison.
Ben Raplesberger.
Troy Polamalu.
Stuff up.
Le'Veon Bell.
We're gonna go Bill Cowher.
Let's go Juju Smith-Schuster.
TJ Watt.
Jerome Bettis.
Bus.
Let's go Mike Evans.
Antonio Brown.
Plaxico Burress. Did he play on them? Or no?
I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Very nice. Benny Snell.
Heinz Ward.
That's what I was thinking of in the Super Bowl.
Dude, I can't think of the running back. I listen to him all the time. He's on my fantasy team. I'm out.
Damn.
James Conner. Did anyone say that?
Yes, that's who I'm thinking of. Damn it.
Do they have any tight ends?
They haven't never played with one before.
Who's the guy that never like kicked the ball? It's what's his face? Boswell.
Yeah, Chris Boswell. Ryan Clark.
That's a good one. Terry Bradshaw.
Fuck you. Villanueva.
Dude, do they not have any tight ends? Like, what the fuck?
I can think of one, Sean.
Did Eric Ebron go there?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
They
he
did,
goes.
actually. I'm trying to think of the big white dude that they have, though. They've had him for a while.
Yeah, I can't think of him. It's like
Think of my last name.
Sheesh. Heath Miller.
is it Heath Miller?
Yeah.
Has he been there for a long time?
Yes.
Yeah, forever, I think.
We're gonna go Tom Landry.
Nice.
Going old.
Damn, I'm kind of blanking right now.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Giving out hints. Who's Oppo?
no.
Stop giving him hints.
I don't know what your hint was,
Give
but
me hints. Walker.
You never struggle.
This is embarrassing, actually. If I describe him and don't give you a name, does that count?
Yeah, sure. Who?
Always angry black head coach.
Oh
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
I had to give myself.
Franco Harris.
I don't even know who that is.
He caught the immaculate reception, dude. Old school. You don't know the immaculate reception?
I know that, but I don't know who it was.
Franco Harris.
I wish I paid more attention to the draft because they just drafted a running back. Willie Snead ever play there?
Did he?
I don't know.
No, I think I'm thinking of Snell. I don't think Snead ever played there. Drew, you can check that if you want.
Who's that?
Did Willie Snead ever play there?
Willie Snead. He was a Saint.
He was
And
a
a Raven?
A Raven. I thought he was a Steeler, but I could be way wrong.
And now he's a Raider. But Willie, where you at, my homie? There we go. He was a... No, he was not.
Okay.
He was a Brown Panther, Saint Raven Raider.
Okay, this is like really out there. Was Mike Vick a quarterback there as a backup at one point?
Michael Vick. Falcon, Eagle, Jet, Steeler.
Damn. That was a good one. Pull out of your ass.
Yes.
Ooh. David Gilreath.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Let's
Very
go.
nice. Yeah, I can't think of any right now.
All right, Sean. Let's win it.
Oh, Lord. That Gilreath one was reaching.
You already won, I think, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
Did Shaughnessy play there or no?
Well, I
Cody-
guess technically you finished the last round. I couldn't continue the next round, and then you couldn't continue the next round. So I don't know how you want to
Is
play
it a
that
tie?
one. No one said Kevin Green.
Dude, is it the guy from Alabama, the Najee Harris?
Oh,
Or
is that who they got? Yeah, they got
that who that is?
Najee Harris. Yeah,
And then
Were there
Minka. Did
other-
you say Minka?
No.
Fitzpatrick. Oh,
And then Deontay. That's the only one I can
Antonio
think of.
Holmes, Lamar
Oh, yeah.
Woodley,
There were some wide receivers I was trying to think of.
Ike Taylor.
Were there fucking
Ike Taylor, god dang it.
Vance McDonald and Jesse James? Vance McDonald's their tight end that's there.
Chase Claypool. We forgot about him.
Yeah, this other Juju's buddy.
Ryan Shazier. We fucked up.
Oh yeah, Shazier. Sheesh.
All right, boys.
Sheesh.
Yep. Let's do it.
Well, it was fun. It was good. Good, kind of quick episode. I guess it
Well,
didn't end
hour
up being
four.
that quick, but it was fun. Thank you guys for listening. We will talk to you next week.
Much love.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking. Brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking. When I circle off the square glass, from the triangle for a star pass. New era in the scrimmage from the tip off. Sip and go, celebrate a smoky thick broth. Underdog, make it to the contender. Come and feel this header when you're straight fender benders. Stopping in the octagon, swinging in circles. Research the game like your name Steve Urkel. This game time, coach with a PT, B&B PC. Tap in and beat the Southpaw finna leave, y'all shook it. Y'all know the name.